Hey everyone, welcome back to a really old series, sort of. If you're wondering what I'm talking about right now, there's an old series called World of Tanks Live Gameplay. There's a whole playlist for it back on my channel, but I haven't done any of these videos since 2014, I think. Wow, so basically live commentary here versus the gameplay series, which is always after the fact. So I'll have a good battle, and a few days later I'll record the replay and I'll add my commentary afterwards, is what happens in that series. This one, though, we're playing live, so I have no idea what's going to happen in this battle, and we're just going to go crazy from there. So how this is going to work is on my website, spacegk.com, I have this tank list page that shows all the pages I have, or all the tanks I have in my garage, which is about, I calculated it out, I think it's 75. I was too lazy to count, so I did some math, but it says 94 slots here in the bottom right corner of the screen here, but that's, I'm pretty sure, including rental vehicles. So we can't really go by that, but anyway, I think what I'm going to do is most of these vehicles you can see right here, these are all my primary reserve vehicles that you can see in this list, so we're probably going to do most of these to begin with, and then I'll let you guys decide on which ones you want to see. So all you have to do is go over to spacegk.com, tank lists, and there's a link at the top of the page there on the home page, easy to find, and you can pick any one of those tanks that you want me to see and just post it down in the comments, and I'll get to as many of them as I can. So like I said, there's 48 other episodes of this previous to this, back from 2014, 2013, and wow, we're going to get back into it. And if you are interested in watching those, it's probably less commentary skill. I hope I've improved since then, but let's get into it, because this is enough rambling on. I won't ramble on too much in front of each one, but before each battle, at the beginning of each video, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown about the tank I'm going to play and what little I may know about it. So this one was what we're going to do here, because somebody mentioned it, somebody saw it in the garage when I did that poll a few days ago and said, hey, you know what, I just got that, mine's still stock, I'd like to see it played, what do you think about it, etc, etc. So this is the T-10, previously known as the IS-8. There's been a few changes to it. Don't ask me what the changes are, because I didn't get it when it was the IS-8. I didn't know much about it, other than I could one-shot him with my 183 on occasion. But it is the Tier 9 version of the IS-3, essentially. So, very conveniently, sort of, there's an IS-3 right behind you there, if you forget what that is. But compared to the IS-3, I would say that this vehicle is probably better in every way, except that it's a higher tier. So, it's faster, it feels better, it feels like it runs more efficiently. It's the only downside is, because it is that tier higher, its armor doesn't necessarily feel as good. But that being said, it's still decent armor. Let's look at the values here. So let me pull up the IS-3 here, and we need to uncheck primary label. Alright, so IS-3 here, we have 110 millimeters of hull armor and lots of turret armor. Kind of irrelevant as to how much these turret armor these things have in general, because they both have that really bouncy, rounded shape, and that's typically really good. There is some exceptions to that, like hatches and the roof of the IS-3, but moving on. So 110 millimeters of hull armor on the IS-3 versus 120 on this. So this is going to be facing bigger guns that are going to be shooting at it more. The angle, I would say, is a little bit better on the T-10, so that does kind of make up for it. It still has somewhat tough side skirts, so it's alright for side scraping, but I would say, I haven't looked at an armor model, but I would say it's probably not quite as forgiving as the IS-3 side skirts there, which are extremely hefty, and sometimes you can shoot them flat on with a tier 8 and it'll do nothing if you hit it up here. But yeah, fun fact tip, if you're ever shooting at the side of an IS-3, or pretty much any tank that starts with IS, just to be safe, shoot here. Kind of in between the tracks, underneath that big thick side skirt. Alright, but let's move on. Let's get into a battle with the T-10 and we'll see what happens. I do have the domination, is that what it is? No, the other special game modes that you can get in randoms disabled, so it's just the standard battle types. What is that? Oh, I forget now. It's been so long since I even looked at those. I don't know if I can even find it in here in time. It's a whole thing. Encounter and assault battles. I have those disabled. Alright, so let's see what happens. This is always a scary part, because this could go absolutely horribly wrong. I could get no damage done, I could completely fail, our team can get wiped out, or it can go the complete opposite way too. Maybe I could have the most amazing game ever, which would be neat, but it's tougher to do a really good game when you're trying to talk at the same time. Usually when it comes down to really tense situations, one or the other have to give, either the gameplay or the commentary, and I'm probably going to choose commentary to an extent anyway, just because watching a terrible battle is not that exciting, and I also feel like I can't just be horrible because I feel like I have to live up to something here, you know, after showing all these amazing gameplay videos every once in a while. Yeah, I've got to be good, but this isn't necessarily an amazing map here. We're going to have to take a little bit of risk. There is 3 big artillery. We have to keep an eye on that, and there is a few nasty heavy tanks, and it is a tier 10 battle. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we get nuked. Usually when someone invites me to a platoon like that, I accept randoms like that, but right now I'm not going to. Just because I like to help people with their missions, and often that's what it is. I don't have 6th Sense yet either, so this is kind of scary. Kind of when there'd be a heavy tank there, I could hit once, and it's going to be on the corner. I've got to watch this corner over here, though, for TDs and stuff. They like to peek around that corner. I have EK. Sometimes they'd like to hide back over in that direction, too. What do these guys find? I'd like to get in there. Ooh, that was a big hit we took. Alright. So we're off to a great start. We lost almost half our health points instantly. But other than that, it's great. I saw that tank there, too. I didn't even look to see what it actually was. Oh, and there goes another. Jeez. I'm not gonna heal my driver until my track's back up and I'm clear. Excuse me, guy. What happened to that E100? Oh, there he is. Pat chat down there too. Hit from the E100 would end me, so I do have to be careful. Or you might hit me, but it is what it is. Someone else get hit by the E100, please. I don't know if that was E100. I think that was artillery. It sounded like a high explosive shell. That was E100. Alright, back it up. He's almost reloaded. No one else is going to peek out and take the hit. Oh, never mind. E100 has the smaller gun. Which means, I don't know, could I survive a hit? Maybe. I'm not gonna question, I'm not gonna try it though. Ooh. There goes my meat shield. Premium rounds through the front of the turret. Try to hit it where it's flattest. No spaced armor, preferably. Especially with heat rounds. Oh, never mind then. That hit his mantlet. Alright, I'd love to push in and stuff, but I don't really feel like getting killed very quickly. He's still looking this direction. Not anymore. Move it in. So that sucks. We took most of our health points and damage right from the beginning. One thing I didn't mention too is I think I'm going to go and do 2 episodes, or 2 battles in each episode, unless it's a draw. If it's a draw, that's a 15-minute game already, so that's pushing it. Slow to standard again because no need to use the premium rounds. Part of me wants to just cap and stay it safe, but it's not my mission, so whatever. Probably not going to ever get my mission in this tank. Got to block 3 times my HP. Oh. That one went really wide, but I knew somebody was going to snap it from me very soon. Had to take it. So we did 1,400 damage. Only 3 penetrations, which kind of sucks. I do keep track of my win rate during these battles. And if you have a mod pack, which is also available on my website, spacegk.com, and these links will be in the video description, then you will know what it contains a little bit better, and it shows all my daily stats here. So you can see what I have done for the day, which I haven't played much today. I spent time getting the mod pack updated and getting the tank list updated for you guys, and that was about that. So not too great in the team list. Usually I'm within the top half. I don't know if this counts as the top half this time, but we'll leave it at that. Lost a little bit of money because of those premium rounds we fired, but they were effective nonetheless. Not necessarily necessary to our team, but it happened. All right, let's see if we can get a better one going this time. That would be very nice. And like I said, remember to, in the comments below, vote on which tank you would like me to see. Or like me to, you know what I mean. What you'd like me to play. Words, you know, they're a complicated thing. And please don't just start naming off random tanks that you don't even know if I have. If I see requests for the ISU 152, then I know. Then I know. I have an idea what people are going to request first. But everybody's got a bit of a different taste too, so we'll see. Alright, this map. 3 artillery still, another tier 10 battle. If you're thinking, oh, Space, this thing sees a lot of tier 10 battles. Well, its battle tier rating is 9 to 11. So, that being said, 2/3 of its battles are probably going to be tier 10, if I understand that correctly. Which is questionable in its own. Not many tanks going this way. That's kind of scary if I'm going to be over here alone. IS-7 going near the middle. Our VK-4502A is way on the other side of the map. Mediums are spotting me. Which means artillery might be looking at me. Oh, camera. Camera, behave. So many weird camera bugs. In 9.15, 9.14, 9.14? What version are we on? 9.14.1. That's the version. But no, overall I do like this tank. Oh, I think he's looking at me. 509, that's a good roll. Ah, that's something I didn't mention. It's a 440 damage average. With the standard rounds. Which is pretty nice. So a T-10E5, for example, or an M103, they can, I believe they, E5 definitely does. I think the 103 can also outrate of fire you, possibly. But you have a higher alpha than him by 400, or 400, wow, I wish by 400, by 40. Numbers, words, you know. I really wish I wasn't alone. If I wasn't alone, I wouldn't be hiding behind this building. I'd be up a couple more buildings. Got a 140 there. 34, what do you... This must be the new tactic, you know, in this map. What's he looking at? Not at me right now. Ah. It's unfortunate. Alright, there's one. Did some damage. I guess that's the second shot. Forgot about the first. That 110 looks like he's busy with IS-7 up there, I guess. 75. Oh, gun depression, no. There we go. That's what I really like about that reload timer. That's almost cheating. It is legal. But it's almost cheating. I don't want to go up to that corner there where the E75 is because artillery would probably tear me apart there. But this corner, I don't know if anything's down here, but we'll find out. Wish I had Sixth Sense too, because you can use Sixth Sense to know if there's a tank there. It's kind of an extended spotting feature. E100. Next one I fire after this, the second one I fire after this is going to be a premium round. Presuming I'm going to find the E100 by then, so. And there he is. Oh boy, alright, let's go. There's no more heavy tanks in the game on their team except for this E100, so let's hope that he's alone, or hope that artillery does not help him, and hope that I have an ally that helps me. Come on, 140. Come with. Oh no, that's unfortunate. I'll use a repair kit. Here he comes anyway. Put that one in before he gets around the corner. face hug him, make him hit our turret. Trying to ram him, because he's so much heavier than us. He's angling his turret. Oh, what? What was that? Was that lag? Or was that just a weird... I don't even know. Alright, now you're in trouble, guy. I'm still in trouble too, though. Lucky that went through a side skirt with heat rounds here. Alright, thank you, 140. Thank you guys for coming to help me. I think the Bulldog helped too. Oh yeah, he's dead though. The 4190, that German one. Don't really need premium rounds for anything else. Hopefully I don't run anything while I'm reloading. Mediums are all blasted towards the center and the west side. But they're mediums, they could be here. Artillery's around here somewhere too, and I don't have 6th sense, so that's always scary. Ooh! He fired at us. He missed though. Wasn't already hiding over there, or else he's gonna be able to hit me. And we got a nice, slightly high roll to kill him with one shot, which is always welcomed. Alright, let's move out. We're unspotted by now. Our mediums are coming in. A couple Russian tier 10s. Hi, TVP. These guys scare me. He's gonna cause me some problems here. Already fired. He missed twice. Now he's got one more. Ah, I miscounted. I thought they had 3. See these things, being new. I don't really know what they have. I think that, do the tier 9s have 3? Regardless, looks like we have this one in the bag. Let's see what our 140 can do. They're picking off artillery. Ooh, 140 got hit by, must be the Pershing. For 240 damage. I don't know what the WZ's alpha is, but I don't think that it's one. I don't think it's 240. Might be wrong, but I don't think it is. 15558 artillery there. He has the clip. 4-shell magazine. So he is a little bit scary. Nope, and now he's dead. Our artillery killed him. So they could still potentially bring this back, but their WZ is a 1-shot kill, and their Pershing is a 2-shot kill, and now the Pershing's lone. So he's a good player, but I think that he's still a little out of his league here. But we had a better game this time. E100 gave us a lot of trouble, and that TVP, he was a little bit more deadly than I had anticipated. But now I learned something. Uh-oh. Ooh, 140 with its tough turret. Looks like I hit the edge of the gun there. Guess I have a pretty good hull too, but that hit his side. Doesn't have a lot of side armor. Pershing is probably going to kill the 140. Oh. Unless that happens. Bailed out by the 430. Alright, but we did almost 4,000 damage in that game. I'll take that. That's a pretty decent game. I think that makes up for the first one. And every time I see that thing, because it pops up before the whole after battle report pops up, these things, I think I completed a mission, and I get all excited, then I'm like, oh, it's just a personal reserve. So I wish they looked a little bit different than they actually do. But I like after battles to kind of examine how I made tanks hurt. And artillery killed him in 1 shot anyway, so it doesn't matter. The 110 just blew his track off. E75 just track. Oh, engine. Okay. I guess when I blew it through his track, he was already tracked. But damage his engine. Alright. And the E100, probably his track as well. Otherwise, I put one through the front of his turret and his lower plate. So it could be engine as well, or a crew member. Let's see what happens. Oh no, it's just damage track. Probably that one that went through the side skirt that I said I'm surprised it did damage. I'm lucky it did. Well, yeah, top of the team for damage. I think that makes up for the last one a little bit. We didn't get our butt kicked completely in the first minute of the battle, so that's also good. and made a little bit of profit, even though we fired a few gold rounds. So not too bad, even though we did spend 34,000 on ammunition. That's when the premium account is good, because otherwise I would have lost money. It takes the consistent losing money into the usually you make money kind of sense here, I guess. Here's the thing. So for the next episode here, I'm going to have this recorded before you guys even see this. So the next tank is going to be just a random one that I think would be enjoyable to watch. And then probably the third one after, or the next one after that, it'll actually be what you guys voted for. And I am going away for a week and a half at the end of May, beginning of June. So I do need to make sure I have a bunch of videos ready. So please do suggest even 2 or 3 vehicles if you want, that you want me to see, that you want me to play. Oh my god, the words today. English, it's very, very Englishy, you know. But oh man, I should stop. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you later.